I'm gonna teach you some Instagram hacks today that are really gonna be game changers for you. I work at a production company in LA, and my coworkers run social media accounts for really big names, and they didn't even know this one. I just have so many Instagram hacks, and I want to share a few of them with you guys today. It'll really help to up level your Instagram story, your aesthetic, just consistency and having a consistent look. This picture that I have up here, if you want to be able to do this to anything you repost, feed post, an IGTV, whatever you share, you can change the background. If you're uploading something from your camera roll, I have the hacks and the tricks to just do whatever you want and to completely customize your background no matter what. I don't know how more people don't know this, but yeah, these Instagram hacks are game changers. They're all really good, but I saved probably my favorite one for last, and I'm not gonna tell you to skip to it because the ones that come before it are pretty good too, but the best one is definitely the last one. So just keep watching to the end, stick with me because you don't want to miss the last one, because it's my favorite and it's the one I use all the time. If you're down for learning this, how to make your Instagram stories look better than everyone else's, keep on watching until the end.
What a wonderful.
What I'm gonna do is share my screen right up here, just so you guys can follow along with me and just so you're able to do this on your own. Okay, so what I'm gonna start with is my sister's Instagram. Shout out to Ashley Ferg. She has a YouTube channel too. She's amazing. Okay, anyway, so this is her beautiful feed here. And this is a picture of LA. I like it, it's a cute picture. What if I wanna share this to my story? So the first thing I'm gonna show you is you can basically change the background color of your stories, of any story that you post. So you press the button that you would press to send, that little send button, you know, the little mail looking thing. Add post to my story. Now, I don't have to settle for this background color. Basically, you click that little squiggle button at the top, and you can choose from any of these colors. Let's say I want to make it blue, this color blue, this third blue. I press and hold the background, and then the whole thing turns blue. There you go. That's the first hack. You just change the color of your background. You didn't have to settle for the color that comes with it. And you can, if I want to make it white, there you go, yellow, whatever. There we go. We've changed the Instagram background color, the Instagram story background color. And yeah. So that's the first one. Hope you found that one helpful. Okay, so the next one, it's when you share, let's share an IGTV from Ashley's page. Howard Girls Take LA, they're cute. Okay, so add video to my story. So I want to add this to my story, but I think it would be cool if I added like a little like sheer, not background, but just a little like cover over it, just, you know, to kind of switch it up. This is kind of like this gray dull color that comes with it, and I want something cuter. So what I'm gonna do is go to the third little icon over, which is that like highlighter looking one, and then you can choose, oops, what color do I want to choose? I'll go with this light pink. That's like the third one. So I press and hold the background, and look at that! It like adds like a sheer little pink little, it's cute, you know? It adds a cute little pink overlay over the Instagram story, so you can still kind of see it. But if my page, if I like to use a lot of pink colors on my page, then there you go. For me personally, on my page, I use a lot of blues. I'll show you guys. You know, blue is kind of like a central color that I like to use. So if I wanted to share Ashley's picture and make it like consistent with my feed, I would probably, I would pick blue. And I would make sure to go to the icon at the top, the little highlighter. Boom. So there you go. This doesn't throw off my little blue aesthetic. You can see Ashley, you can see her friends being cute, but it's still blue, consistent with the color that I like to use on my page. So we love that. Okay, so another hack is that you can use colors for your stories to change the backgrounds or to do what I just showed you, to change that little overlay color. You can use other colors that aren't even in that original color palette, which is very, very cool. So let's say I want to share Ashley's picture of her in this like orange top that I think is really cute. Ooh, real cute. So, sorry, I feel like I even went through that post really fast. So of course I press the send button again, add post to my story, and then I don't want blue. I actually really like the color of her orange top that she's wearing, but that orange, this orange right here that I just clicked on, that's not the same orange. I want the exact same orange that she has, right? So I click this dropper once I press this button, and I drag it over the orange swimsuit. I'll drag it like right there. And then while this first tool is selected, I press and hold the background that's you know, underneath the picture or over wherever. You just hold it. Now it's the exact same color. Maybe it's like a little bit oranger. I mean, you can just get as accurate as you want to get. You can just click it again. See, it didn't change that much, but I'm happy with it. This is like that burnt orange color. There we go. I like that. So I just used the color dropper to get it a little more specific as I wanted it to get. And I love it. She looks great. My story looks great. I'm about to teach you guys the best one, the hack that you've been waiting for, that it's gonna change your life. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna leave this story up. I'm gonna leave this story up that I've shared from Ashley's page. But let's say I want to add something else to it. So let's just go to my camera roll. Wow, why am I scrolling so far to it? Here's my camera roll, and in it I have a picture of me and my friend. So I pressed that in the left corner. I pressed this little share button, and then I pressed copy photo. Copy photo. And then I go back to my story. It pops up as a sticker. Okay, it went away. You only have like 2 seconds to act, so you gotta act fast. Copy picture. Boom, there it is. Add sticker. So now, not only do I have Ashley on here, I have my friend in my background. So this probably wasn't the best example, but what I'm trying to emphasize is that you can copy and paste things from your camera roll and add them to your story. So I'm gonna use a real example, something that I would actually do. I wouldn't do this, that's not cute. But what I would do is I'd take a more plain picture. So this has a very plain background, but I want to kind of make it look a little cooler. So what else I have in here is I have this background. This looks cool. This would be nice. This would add to that gray kind of plain background that she already has. So I copy this like we did in the bottom left corner. I do copy, and then boom, it pops up. So you add the stick. So I'm expanding it, and then click on her. She looks great. And then I'll just copy and paste it again. You know, I'll copy the picture, because and then I'll expand it like this, or I'll turn it this way just so it looks like more cohesive. And then I click on Ashley's picture again, boom. There we go. We have Ashley with a beautiful background. Now I have this beautiful background on my story. Are you kidding me? I don't see that anywhere on Instagram. And this is not just like a picture from my camera roll, which you can also do this for, but this is from her feed post. So have you ever seen that before? You can share a feed post with a beautiful background like this? Like, are you kidding me? Go off. Also, you can do the same thing with an IGTV. So we got our Howard Girls Take LA again. Sorry, I had to make sure it was still recording. We got our Howard Girls Take LA. And I want to add this to my story. Same concept. Let's use a different background. This more so looks like Howard Girls Take LA. So let's copy the background, copy photo. There it is, the sticker. So instead of this gray that originally comes with it, but when you click on the IGTV, it doesn't come to the front. It doesn't move forward. So you have to get a little bit creative here, and this is where I don't mind doing things like this. If it takes me a while, I truthfully just don't mind. There's probably an easy way to do it, but you didn't even know how to do this, so just pay attention. And so you copy the picture again, and maybe you can put like a different angle here, and then I'm gonna copy it a third time. Boom, there's our sticker again. Now listen, this is for the creators who are really committed to having a pop-in story game, because not everybody's gonna want to take the time to do this, but I do want to take the time. I guess we can move this one around just so it looks a little better. See? Okay, this is more so to give you guys the idea of how to do it. You can use literally any background. I saved these all from Google Images, okay? So you can use anything that you find anywhere and just piece together a beautiful story. Watch this. It's like, this is like for my artsy subscribers. Look at this. Okay, now this isn't the most amazing thing ever, but this is kind of cute, isn't it? I mean, look, imagine seeing Howard Girls Take LA and then seeing this. This is pretty freaking cool. So I'm here to tell you that you can do this to any story. It's very beautiful. And also, when you want to add pictures from your camera roll to your story, same thing applies. This is how you share a picture from your camera roll. You press that camera button in the top left corner, and then that's my laptop that you're looking at. I keep it on my lap when I record sometimes. And so you slide upwards, okay? You press the screen, slide up. Then you can see all your pictures from the last 24 hours. This one I recently saved. I'll click on now. It's of me and my friend. It's a nice little throwback picture. And I want to post it on my story, but that background gray is just not cute. And, you know, when I try to just add a background like I did for a post, it covers the picture. And even though you can erase to make it go away, like, who wants to do that? Who has time to do that? That's not cool. So what I'm gonna do is use something from my camera roll. I'm going to copy the picture, and then, I don't know why that blue is still up. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so here we are. I don't like this gray color. It's not that great, and I don't want to use a solid color. So what I'm gonna do is go into my camera roll, use this background that I downloaded off Google Images, and I'll add one on one side, and then I'll copy again. Oh, sorry, I feel like I went through that really slow, really fast. I'm gonna press that share button in the bottom left corner, do copy, and then there we go, we've pasted it again from the camera roll. I want to get it precise so there's no gray showing. Okay, this is so much better. Even though this background is not the most beautiful, it's better than that gray background. And I just love that I can do this, and that's it. That's all I have. I have so many other Instagram story hacks. We have not even scratched the surface, but this video, I don't want it to be too long, so I'm just gonna leave you with that one. I hope you learned something. I hope your stories are gonna be looking bomb. Tag me in your stories, just so I can kind of see if you used my hack. That would be really cool for me to see that I actually helped up your Instagram story game. And share it with your friends, but only your close friends, you know, the ones on your close friends list, because you don't want everybody knowing the hacks, because then it's just like the whole world knows it. But share it with your people, up level your content, make your stuff look good. I mean, there's another example of where I did this where, let's see. I just want to use a cooler example while I still have y'all here. Okay, there's a lot of embarrassing pictures in here. me going on a hike. Let's say I want to show you guys my Thursday evening run. I just ran a mile. So I'm gonna go to my camera roll. There you go. I did my Thursday evening run. Press that share button in the bottom left corner. Press copy photo. Go back to the Instagram story and add my sticker. There you go. I went on my Thursday evening run. You can see that I ran a mile, 1.3 miles, and there you go. That's just another Instagram trick that it's a good story. It's a story that tells a story, okay? You know about my run, you know it was Thursday evening, you know how far I ran. It's just a more in-depth story than just me, showing that I went on a run. So you guys, these are my very best tips. I just threw in that bonus one there about adding your Nike Runner Club, or if you guys run. But I hope you learned something. As I said, tag me please if you end up doing any of these. You don't have to, but I hope this was helpful. I hope you actually use these tips. I like to provide productivity hacks and tips that people will actually use and implement in their daily lives. Give this video a thumbs up if you learned something. If you're going to use these on your stories, make sure to subscribe and leave a comment below if you want more Instagram story hacks. I shared with you guys 4 or 5 just now. I have like 30 different ones that I use. So if you want a part 2 of this, if you just want more tips, comment below. Let me know if you want to see more like this, and then I can continue to make them. Yeah, I want you guys posting these bomb stories and making and really just making your content look the best that it can. That's all I got for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for making it to the end, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
What a wonderful world.